too positive. We hear a term a lot floating around on social media today, toxic positivity. So what does that mean? I'm Liana Sangridis. I am the founder and therapist at Mindful Healing in Watertown, Connecticut. And I wanted to talk to you today about toxic positivity and what that means, and why we call it toxic. We talk a lot about being positive and shifting to positivity and sharing positive interactions and why that's important. And all of those things are true. It's a good thing to be positive and focus on gratitude. And then on the other hand, we talk about toxic positivity and how positivity can be toxic. So why do we have this message of both sides? Well, because in life and in mental health, the middle path, as we call it in DBT, is usually where healthy is. And, we can be too negative. We can be too positive. And so we want to find that middle ground. And, positivity and looking on the bright side can be a skill, can be a positive thing for us. It can, it can help us to come out of, a place of depression and sadness. But we can swing past that middle point where it can also be that toxic positivity. When we have passed reality and we are now putting pressure on ourselves where we have to be positive, where we're not really allowing ourselves to feel pain, where we are invalidating others with our positivity, where we are stuffing our emotions. Either end of that spectrum, whether we are pessimistic or overly optimistic, why we call it toxic is that it's not really based in reality. And reality is really where we want to stay, in that middle path of where, in DBT we would use the word radical acceptance, where we're accepting life on life's terms, where we are acknowledging the reality of the moment. We're being mindful of the moment. We are feeling our genuine emotions of this moment. We're not trying to change them into being overly positive or sitting in negative feelings longer than they need to stay. But that we're being in this moment the way that it is. And then when that moment is past, we're also allowing it to go. And so when we're being overly positive and we're shifting our perspective to try and force it to be positive, whether it's to not offend somebody else or whether it's to not have to experience pain, we're not really acknowledging life on life's terms. And we're not experiencing the reality of the moment. We're not being mindful of the moment. And that's not good for us. And at some point, those emotions will come back. Let me know what your thoughts are in this. Share your comments below. I'd love to hear what you think about toxic positivity. Thanks for tuning in.